Hello and welcome to the Kinsey Art Review. On the programme today we're going to be covering Henrietta Graham, who's an oil painter and food and chef admirer. She's a National Portrait Gallery BP portrait exhibitor, and she's working on a set of portraits of the great British chefs. Oh, and by the way, she's got a pug as well, so she says on the Twitter feed. You can find her at Henrietta Graham on Twitter, but she really does concentrate on chefs, and what you're going to see now is a set of paintings all about great British chefs. She really admires what they do, she admires them as individuals, and she's dedicated really the last sort of couple of years of the work that I've been watching to these great chefs in the UK, some of the greatest cooks in the world, undoubtedly. And she captures them in those moments and she paints their portraits. That's the attention to detail of them in the kitchens that you've got to admire about this. And you can't really get the scale of it at the moment, but when you look at this painting here, it's a great portrait. I mean, the skill is undeniable at the end of the day as a portrait painter. But you've really got to appreciate the scale that she's working on. This next painting that you're going to look at now will give you a feeling for that. Look at the attention to detail in that painting. It is phenomenal. You look at the glasses, you look at the bottles in the background on the bar, look at these two great chefs talking to each other. It is that whole attention to detail. It gives you the atmosphere and the feel of what it must be like in these guys' restaurants. Another great portrait, more traditional in the way it's put together, nevertheless still a superb piece of work. And this is, I think it's Michael Caine in one of his kitchens, and you're looking at him here, and you've got all the other guys, all the other sous chefs and all the rest of it around him looking at what he's doing. And it is that attention to what the kitchen's like with the way the kitchens are put together. And this is just a bit of a collection here of ones in her studio with the compulsory pug, of course, on the dog seat in front of them. But it just gives you a view of the actual scale of what she's working on. Not quite sure how long it takes her to put these together, but if you look at the shotgun and you look at the detail on the shotgun, the way his hands are holding it, she's just exquisitely good at painting people and their surroundings. And you can see this one again in the field, and it's just one of those quiet moments for a chef. But it is the delicate touch on the hands, the way everything comes together. And then you've got this one looking straight out of the canvas, straight at you. Just a superb portrait in real terms. The way the colours work together almost gives you a flavour of the food that these guys cook, is the way that she uses the colour. Very traditional portrait of the guy in the suit and the tie, looking out at the people looking at it on the canvas. But even so, there's something different about it. You just look at the way the eyes are, look at the expression on the face. There's something sublime about it. And here you've got your chef in his whites, and it's part of the bigger painting, this, which you saw earlier, where the two chefs are talking together. But it's a great painting, and it's the expression. Just look at the expression on the face. It's absolutely superb. And a real close-up now, just showing you a close-up of one of the faces that she's painted. Absolutely brilliant the way she puts the portraits together, the use of colour, the use of line work and the paint work on them. Exemplary. So great artist. Get over to at Henrietta Graham on Twitter, or you can follow her on her website at henriettagraham.co.uk, and probably catch her in the National Portrait Gallery. Thanks very much for listening.